and connect industrial experts with students, GCT IEEE Student Branch planned to conduct an intra-college hackathon called Skynet that ignites novelty inside the students. IEEE Student Branch has been engaging in conducting plethora of activities all along the way, right from its beginning. Students have enhanced and are enhancing their scientific knowledge through our student branch. Also, they learn how to apply their scientific knowledge to their real life situations. Today, we've gathered here on this webinar session to gain knowledge about some real things that happen around us right everywhere. IEEE Student Branch's Skynet Hackathon aims to deliver the knowledge to the world. We are honored to welcome our chief guest, Dr. Vimalathithan Rathinasabapathy, a proud alumnus of GCT, who has 14 years of experience in teaching, 2 years of experience in research, and 4 years of industrial experience related to IoT and cryptography. Sir has been through a great career as a data scientist and doing projects in his field of study. We eagerly await to listening to your keynote address, sir. With gratitude, we welcome you to this webinar, sir. We take immense pleasure in welcoming our student branch counselor to this webinar. Sir has been supporting us through all possible means. We cordially welcome you, sir. Our hearts brim with gratitude to welcome team members who have worked day and night to see the smooth conduct of this program. It's indeed a privilege to welcome the participants who wish to gain knowledge through this informative webinar. Once again, I welcome you all to the webinar on current trends and research in IoT conducted by IEEE GCT Student Branch as a part of Skynet Hackathon Training Session. Sir, the dais is yours.
Thank you. So I'm very much happy to address the GCTians after a long time. Really, it makes me very happy to see this much count on Saturday 6 o'clock. Really great. So I could see nearly how many participants. Nearly 40 participants are here. Mr. Mukil?
Yes, sir.
Prasanna is here?
I'm not sure, sir. I think he's not here.
Okay, that's fine. So how many of your first years, second years? Can you reply in the chat box? So I want this session to be interactive, and I don't want to be go into pure technical, and then I'll give you a technical session later, right? And in this session, I'll give you an overview about the IoT and the role of IoT and the role of different engineers in IoT, right? So mostly first years, second years, third years are there. Any final years here other than coordinators? So everyone have heard about this IoT, right? Internet of Things. யாராவது மைக்கை வந்து ஆன் பண்ணி சொல்ல முடியுமா? உங்களுடைய பெர்ஸ்பெக்டிவ் ஐஓடினா என்ன அப்படின்னு சொல்ல முடியுமா? Yes, can anyone tell me what is IoT, Internet of Things? Yes, students, first years, second years. Basically, I want to address first year and second years. So usually, I will address first years and give the importance of engineering, and then how you must get prepared for this in the next 4 years, right? So you must aware of this. யாராவது சொல்ல முடியுமா? ஸோ மேக் திஸ் செஷன் இஸ் இன்ட்ராக்டிவ். சாட்டர்டே ஈவினிங் வந்து ஒரு டெக்னிக்கல் டேர்ம் டீட்டெயிலாக போகாமல் ஒரு கேஷுவல் டிஸ்கஷன் நம்ம போய்க்கலாம். பட் ஷியோர் ஐ வில் கிவ் அ டீட்டெயில்டு technical session, even if required hands-on for the students. And please note, coordinators, please make note. I think you have enough time, and if you're really interested to have the hands-on, right? So I have set up an AI lab at my place, and if you're really interested, so I can give the hands-on for GCT students those are really interested, and for all the engineering departments. That's right. So some sort said about embedded things that are connected to internet. What are my embedded things? So actually, the Internet of Things that was coined by Kevin Ashton in 1999, right? So at that time, no one have listened to his words. So he said that in future, this IoT becomes an important role on the tool industry. And I'll tell you, if you take this Industry 4.0, right? Industry 4.0, of course, it's almost related to this IoT, right? So if you had adapted things, this Internet of Things, or if you had adapted this Industry 4.0, we could have drastically reduced this spreading of corona. As a technical part, okay, we could have reduced the spreading of corona as a technical engineers, right? So not only doctors could reduce the spreading of corona, we, the engineers, also could reduce the spreading of corona using this technology, this IoT, Industry 4.0. Okay, I could see some connecting real world to virtual world. So what do you mean virtual world? Fine. Physical devices around us that are connected to internet. What is the necessity for connecting to the internet? Right. See here, this one in the slide, it shows about the number of devices connected. That is increasing every year. For example, so இப்போ எல்லாருமே பார்த்தீங்கன்னா இந்த ப்ரோக்ராம் வந்து மேபி சிஸ்டமில் கனெக்ட் பண்ணியிருப்பீங்க ஆர் மொபைலில் கனெக்ட் பண்ணியிருப்பீங்க. ஹவு மெனி சிம் கார்ட்ஸ் யூ ஹாவ்? நீங்கள் சிம் கார்ட்ஸ் எவ்வளோ யூஸ் பண்ணியிருக்கீங்க ஒவ்வொருத்தரும்? உங்களோட மொபைலில் எவ்வளோ சிம் கார்ட்ஸ் யூஸ் பண்ணுறீங்க? 2, Sabris 2. Okay, Rohit 1. Fine. Dharani 1. Okay, Niranjan. Okay, 2. Fine. 2 சிம் கார்ட்ஸ் யூஸ் பண்ணுறீங்க. ஐ வில் புட் அ கொஸ்டின் இன் another way. ஸோ ஒருத்தர் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா ராமதாசர். ஸோ நீங்கள் ஒரு சிம் கார்டு யூஸ் பண்ணுறீங்க. மிஸ் சுசித்ரா said that maximum of 2. ஓகே, நீங்கள் ஏன் 1 யூஸ் பண்ணுறீங்க, நீங்கள் ஏன் 2 யூஸ் பண்ணுறீங்க? வாட் இஸ் த நெசசிட்டி ஃபார் யூஸிங் 2? அண்ட் ஃபார் தோஸ் who have not opted for second SIM, why you have not opted? Because according to availability. So what is the availability? How do you mean the availability here? நீங்கள் என்ன availability மீன் பண்ணுறீங்க? Comfort. Yes, comfort is fine. Maximum 2 நீங்கள் எதுக்காக யூஸ் பண்ணுறீங்க? Just coordinator, I think they can unmute them and then can come for discussion, right? Okay, usage of data, network quality. நீங்கள் வந்து அவ்வளோ கண்டினியூஸாக வந்து உங்களுக்கு ஸ்டூடெண்ட் லெவலில் வந்து கண்டினியூஸ் நெட்வொர்க் அவைலபிலிட்டி தேவையா? அதுதான் என்னோட கொஸ்டின். எஸ், நீங்கள் ஏன் ஒன்லேருந்து 2 போடல? மிஸ்டர் ராமதாசர் ஆர் சம் அதர்? ஸோ ஹூ செட் யூசிங் ஒன்லி 1? Fine. So if take this case, நீங்கள் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா I asked about the SIM card, okay, and you take the next case, connected devices. So here nearly 40 participants are here, right? And we all are connected to attend this meeting, to this webinar, right? We got connected, right? So to conduct this meeting, so 40 connectivity is required. 40 connectivity is required. You see that the number of connectivity is increasing day by day. So like this, so we will have lot of meetings, online meetings, classes, and other things, right? Just you see how many devices are required for this meeting, right? So the number of devices getting increased day by day. But of course, this number is predicted before the corona, but during the pandemic, the number have crossed, right? So here, this shows about the different technologies that is used for uh, connecting the connected devices. So let's take, so you would have connected to this meeting, that is, you would have acquired the internet through mobile connection or through landline connection, right? So if you take that landline connection, so through Wi-Fi router or directly through the LAN cable, you could have got this internet connectivity. So here, says about the different radio standards that is required for establishing the connectivity, right? So cellular network, and of course we have 5G networks. Okay, fine. So networking. So if you take M2M, M2M is nothing but machine-to-machine communication. A machine talks to another machine. So here I am a human talking to other humans, right? And of course here we need some machines to get connected. So I am talking to my machine, and my machine will talk to your machine, okay, through the network, and from there, so it gives information to you. So we humans are connected.